awareness. So the first key in order to be aware of money is to always have it on you. That way you know money is there. The second part of it is to change the dollar. This has meaning because in 1910, in 1918, what you could buy for $1, you can't buy for $1 in 2018. Maybe $2.50, what that dollar could buy. What you bought in 1918 would cost here in 2018. It costs more for the same amount. So that means that over time, then you're going to have to change the dollar to $2 or change the dollar to, I don't recommend $2, but you could change it to a $5 bill. You take the $1 bill and you place it somewhere safe. You don't spend it, you don't get rid of it, you just place it somewhere and you replace it with a $5 bill. And that's what you have on you all the time now, because a dollar bill won't buy you anything as time changes. So since the times changed, then you change that to a $5 bill, or you change it to a $10 bill, or you change it to a $20 bill, or a $50 bill, or a $100 bill. And this is the process that I went through to do this. And you keep changing it until...
When do you know the time is right to...
You know the time is right because, like for instance, the most, probably one of the most common bills in use today is a $20 bill, which means that the $20 bill has really replaced the $1 bill in use, in practical use. Still buy stuff for $1, but more often than not, you're using a $20 bill or a $10 bill. The bill that you're using the most often now becomes your $1 bill. In 1918, like I said, the dollar was probably the thing that was used the most often by the majority of people. They were using the dollar for almost everything that they needed in getting change. Time changed. That's not like that no more. And when I was a younger person, a dollar was still something that you could use and buy multiple items. Right now, you can hardly find anything that you can pay for with a dollar.
But 20s and 5s, yeah.
20s and
or hundreds.
Or hundreds. Mm-hmm. So when you get to the 100, then that means, and you don't have to do these in increments like that. You can skip right to, like for me, I skipped from 1 to 20, then from 20 to 100. I didn't do 50, I didn't do 10, and I didn't do 5. I didn't do any of those.
Why not?
Because my economy changed that quickly. I remember when I started that I had $90 for 90 days. I used $1 a day because that's what my economy was. And then I got paid. And I still was on the $1 a day economy. So after, I wasn't working then though. Once I started working, my economy shifted to more money. I was receiving more money. I wasn't receiving more money when I was using $1 a day. But so I shifted my economy to accommodate what my most commonly used bill was, and it was a 20. And then I shifted it to 100, which was my most commonly used bill, because I didn't make too many purchases less than that at that time. Right? I still don't too much. But it's shifted again. But it shifts based on what you in your personal economy are doing.
Personal economy, got it. Okay.
It's not the economic conditions.
Okay.
Because the economic conditions can have an impact on you, but you're about to change how that impact affects your ability to have money. So you're going to start with $1. Then you're going to change it after whatever period of time you feel comfortable with to something else. 5 or 10 or 20 or 50, whatever you feel comfortable with. That then becomes your $1 bill. That then becomes the thing that you don't walk out the house without. And that's also the thing that when it comes down to it, you don't use. You just keep that. So what that's going to propel you to do is to have more than that so that you don't have to use that. Understand the nature of what we're talking about here. We're talking about money consciousness, money awareness. You're going to always want to keep that. So that means that you're going to have to always have more than that to be able to use. Which is why you want to change it and keep changing it. Because the more you change it, the better your economy is becoming. The more aware you're becoming of how you're going to be getting and using money. So now you know you always got $50, you always got $100 or whatever it is. And so that stays, and you got these things now that you're using to buy stuff with, and they're basically on the level of your dollar bill. Am I making sense?
Yes.
So the two, they build on each other. Almost all of the stuff I use builds. And so the first step, always have a dollar. Second step is to change what the dollar is. You understand?
Yes.
The third step, always have